Life and lifestyle. Another day, another market recap. Trying some classical music today. No copyright, as you see. So you guys know the drill. We're gonna go over what died, what was triggered, what hit targets. Gonna do a recap of the watch list. I posted this watch list this morning on my Twitter. I'll start posting my watch list every day on my Twitter at 9 a.m. Once I get the hang of things. At least by 9:15, because I think I posted it like 9:08 today. Yeah, okay. So first thing first, if you would like to learn from the people I learned from, you just have the stock market playlist, 30 resources for $30 on Gumroad. Link in the description. Follow me on Instagram. I'll start posting more trade clips up here as well, because I've been focusing more on fitness so far. And like I said, follow me on Twitter to get my watch list for the day, so that you too can get this strat thing down packed. Okay, first thing first. Got an ant right there. First thing first. The watch list for today, round 13, was GSK, Lemonade, Uber, Car Gurus, MLCO, AGEN, CBRE, Redfin, GLW, and First Energy. A total of 10 trades. 7 of these was triggered, and of the triggered, 4 of them hit. So we'll go over that in a moment. Let me get this straight. First thing first, what died today? Up first, GLW. Now, this technically did not die. It was a market sell-off this morning, and the NASDAQ fell a bit, so this fell with it. I had a stop loss on this. This was the real trade. Stop loss triggered right here at 30%. So I lost 15 bucks on this trade, and then it came right back. So I'm a little pissed on that one. But this is also showing me how to trust the strat better, because this is the trigger for the put. So even though this came within 6 cents of the put side, it never activated it. So if anything, I should have maybe averaged down right here. But you know, you learn more every day, so I'll keep working on that. NMDM, the 59-cent long hit right here yesterday. Today, it fell all the way back down to the open. It's not necessarily a dead trade, because the 10% stop loss will put it down here somewhere. But for the sake of the swing, you know, 60 cent down to like 30 cent, you know, you lost half of your profits there. And QuantumScape did crazy on Monday. Was kind of pissed I missed that at the pop up there to 170%. It held up a little bit yesterday, around 95 to 150%, and today it just sold off. But as you can see right here, this is the Brogdon formation. So this is another thing for me to learn. If the Brogdon formation is hit, it might be time to get a put, actually. Because if I would have got a put from here to here, that would have been a nice little fall from, let me say, 24.47 down to 22. That was almost a $2 fall on the put side if I saw that. So keep that in mind when it comes to Brogdon formations, that sometimes it might be good to take a put off the top and ride that down, especially if you see it rejecting itself, because it popped up here, rejected again, and here it didn't even get there. So that's what died. What was triggered today? KBE. KBE is a stock I've never heard of. But I learned a little bit more about it today. It is a bank ETF. And just so you guys can get the gist of it, let me pull this up real quick. Let's see, bank ETF. Let's see, Citigroup. See them going up? Sorry, it's a little slow loading up here. I'm uploading several videos right now just so I can catch up. Citigroup, Goldman Sachs. Let's give them a second to pop up. Goldman Sachs. Yeah, Goldman Sachs. JP Morgan. I'll show them as well, and then I'll load up Wells Fargo. We only have a few more stocks to look at. While this is taking its sweet time. JP Morgan, as you can see, JP Morgan was on an upswing. Wells Fargo, and then Bank of America. Come on, baby. So that's what happened when you're uploading the live. See, this is which one is this? This is Wells Fargo, and then Bank of America. Just show you guys right there. I'm uploading 3 videos right now, so it's gonna be a little slow. So right there, these are the 5 bank stocks. All of them are going up, as you can see, they're on a steady upswing. If I would have caught this early, this would have been one hell of a swing right here. Well, actually, I did catch part of this. You see, Bank of America, I had to call last week, but it already expired 2 weeks ago, right before this super run. So this would have been crazy to catch that. But KBE is a bank ETF, and as you see, all the banks are up right now. Make sure this has been flipped. All the banks are up right now, so that would have been a very I probably should have went heavier on this swing actually, but I didn't know anything about the stock. I just saw that the price action was activating. This is a super call, so this has the potential to just keep on going up. But the $52 call for the monthly of August and September was triggered at the same time at 52.18, and it's running up. Here's the Bryant formation. It broke through it, so the Bryant formation is now a support line. So it'll probably bounce off of this in the morning and just keep on running. I did take this trade for real. This was a $100 trade for me. So far I'm up 30% for it to be $130. But as you can see in the aftermarket, it'll probably be a 50% tomorrow, if not more. Uber was a nice little put. $43 put was triggered right here at 43.21, and there's the Bryant formation on the bottom. It broke through it, and now it's kind of bouncing off of it. So this is kind of a reload zone. We already took profits there. I'll talk about that in a moment. AGEN, $6 call was triggered. This was a low volume trade. So I didn't take this because there was no one there. But they showed up though. People showed up eventually after it broke through the Bryant formation here and here. This is the daily Bryant formation. This is the 4-hour Bryant formation. As you can see, it broke through both. It broke through the daily, hit the 4-hour, bounced off the daily, broke the 4-hour, bouncing off the 4-hour, and now it's going to bounce again and probably run. But the $6 call was triggered at 5.67. This was the $15 trade. So when it's that low, that's the one you load up on. You get like 100 of them, $1,500. You'll know why in a moment if you didn't already see it. First Energy, $38 call was triggered at 38.06. Lemonade, the $80 put was triggered at 80.13 for a second. But as you see, it's curving here, so it'll probably fall again and do a little bit higher. GSK, this one actually, GSK was actually not triggered today. It was triggered yesterday, technically, right around this point. It was within 2 cents of the trigger, so this is technically the trigger point here. Within 5 cents is where you start deciding if you want to take the trade or not. This is the 1 hour Bryant formation, 4 hour Bryant formation, and it gapped up in the morning and just shot right through this point and popped up there. So this trigger was pretty daggone quick, and that was what was triggered. Now, what hit targets today? Quite a few things hit targets. Going forward, these videos will be a lot shorter. Because like I said, once I start taking real trades, I won't be watching as many. And I'll start erasing trades off of the list after they hit a target or two, because if I'm not taking it for real, I don't need to be wasting my time watching it anymore. Space. Virgin Galactic had a crazy drop from yesterday. I think the put was triggered right here around the close, because this is a 2 hour chart. So the put was triggered right here, 31.50. Put was 60 bucks. Had a death, a beautiful death. We're actually up here. Let me extend this to the right. Got that classical music playing. Hope y'all like that. The Bryant formation is here. So once again, as you can see, it hit the Bryant formation and popped. Almost hit it again, and it's just dying. And this is the bottom of the Bryant formation here. So now that it broke through that, this is now a resistance. It'll probably pop up to here and then die some more. But this joker here hit for 708%. I'm gonna say that again. 708%. Why didn't I take this trade? I didn't see it in time. But wow. I mean, from 60 bucks to 485 bucks, like, see, that's where them options come in, and you find out people got rich over the weekend. Let's say you took 10 of these, 600 bucks to almost 5 grand. Come on. That's crazy. You can't get that anywhere except for a casino or robbing a bank or something. $600 chopper, and then you ride a bank for 5 grand, if you understand what I'm saying. PRGO, the 4750 put right here wasn't officially triggered. Let me see if that was triggered yesterday. I think it might have been triggered yesterday, actually. Let's give it a moment. No, it wasn't. It wasn't triggered yesterday, but it still hit. Once again, Bryant formation. Tap right here. This is a, I think they call this a hammer. No, this is a shooting star. I need to pay attention to these things. So this was a shooting star off of the Bryant formation, and as you see, the shooting star fell like a comet. Halley's Comet, if you get my drift. So the 4750 put and the 4750 put for the August and September were both triggered in the pre-market. So you probably wouldn't have caught this because you just didn't know this was going to happen. I mean, who would have saw this? But it would have been a good short, though. If you would have shorted it right here to open at 49 and then covered down here like 43, that's a nice, you know, what's that, 15-20% swing to the downside. That's a good short. So it fell down here, hit for 315% on the August, 206% on the September. Totally missed that one. MGA, you might remember them from yesterday. Yesterday I took a real trade for this, hit for 48%. Today it gapped up in the pre-market, but it didn't stay there. But I did log it right here. So it was up to 275, which is 103%, which is, you know, way more than 48% I sold it for yesterday. But like I said, I only bought one option, so I was only able to get one price target. If I had two, then I would have been up, let me think, 270 and then I would have been up from 270 to 475. That's a nice little chunk of change there, but I digress. IOVA, the 2250 put that was triggered, I think it was triggered yesterday, hit for 35% here and then kept on going, and it hit for 70%. So it doubled, technically, from a percentage standpoint. Best Buy. Best Buy has been doing pretty good. Super call right here, 115 super call. These are the levels it hit the day before. And then today it hit for 16% and 10% on the August and September. Went even higher, did not log what it did here. And it closed at, what it closed at? 118.06. So we'll see what this does tomorrow. I probably won't be watching it anymore because I didn't catch it, but if I have a trigger for it, I'll still watch, just to get the numbers for you guys. AGEN, like I said, $6 call was triggered today for 15 bucks. Broke through the daily broadening formation, broke through the 4-hour broadening formation, hit for 33% at that point, kept on going, hit for 67% at the top, from 15 bucks to 25 bucks, and it still has legs, because like I said before, this is now support line with the broadening formation. Boeing came out of nowhere. It wasn't really doing much, but it ran up today, which probably means Caterpillar ran up as well, because you saw both of them were connected with the infrastructure plays. Like I've been talking about, the infrastructure plays have been hitting. Boeing hit for 53% right here, and it probably is up to 70% now, off the volatility. Oh, speaking of the devil, Caterpillar hit for 220% and climbing. So we'll see what those are tomorrow, and then I'll stop watching them. And Lemonade, the $80 put, failed, hit the first price target, which was a short one. It was only an 80-cent drop, but it hit for 6%. That was 20 bucks. So you actually, let me go back to Lemonade. It actually might have been smarter to take this as a short. You got 80 cents on a short versus 20 bucks. Well, and there, tomato. Pinterest is still dying. Pinterest hit for 289% on the put. The 450 put from way up here when Pinterest got killed a couple weeks ago. This is why you get a longer expiration time, because you get to enjoy all of this death. But of course, if you didn't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you didn't have 10 options for $4,500 in, you wouldn't have caught all these. But odds are you would have caught a big fall because it fell so hard. I mean, it was almost impossible not to catch some of that drop. Skills. The skills put from early in the week, the 820 super put. This is why it's a super put, because it kept on falling. Hit for 84% on the August, 63% on the September. It then went a little further and hit for 100% on the August and 68% on the September. And GSK popped up in the morning, like I said, hit for 50%. And that is what hit targets today. Since this video is going to be late, I will not show you my watch list for tomorrow yet, because I haven't made it. But I will at least show you my Koenigsegg. No, I'm playing. I will show you the trades I'm looking at. We got PayPal up here. So yeah, these are just what popped up on my scanners. These might hit, these might not. I haven't checked them yet. Check my Twitter. Let's double inside. Check my Twitter later on today. This video should be up pretty quickly. This might actually be up by the end of today. If not, tomorrow the videos will be up by like 10 o'clock that evening, depending on the upload speed. Because over here, like I said, I'm uploading 3 videos and we're already at about 30%. So we'll see how they go. But yeah, that covers everything. Short and sweet. I'll put on my quick recaps on Twitter and take it from there. You guys have a good one.